Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Welcome. So today's video is sponsored by Keen, and I want to tell you all about them. So I hear from you guys on a pretty regular basis, reaching out for readings, asking about my availability. And if I have a quick turnaround time, am I available that day, the next 24 hours? Because you guys have concerns that are time sensitive that you could use a little guidance around. Unfortunately, I do not have that quick of a turnaround time, and that is where Keen comes in. So Keen is a whole database of different psychics with different specialties. And when you log on, they'll ask you some questions, and then based on your answers, they give you a short list of psychics that they think are the best match for you. So I said, okay, Keen, let me try this out. So I went on there and I spoke to 2 different psychics because I like to be thorough. And I have to tell you, I was really impressed for 2 main reasons. So number 1, the accuracy and the detail, okay, was incredibly impressive. And number 2 was the turnaround time. One of them got back to me the next day, and then the second one was in the same hour, which, trust me, doing what I do, that is incredibly impressive. So I said, all right, Keen, let's do this. What are you going to offer my subscribers then? And they said, okay, well, let's give them the first 10 minutes for $1.99. So if you are a first-time Keen user, your first 10 minutes is $1.99, which is a really, really good deal. So all of that information is in the description box below. You can click on that link, get you your deal, get it going. And with that being said, I would say in terms of choosing an intuitive on Keen for your questions, as in all things, call upon your intuition. Use your intuition to guide you as to which intuitive is the best fit for your given question. And then let me know how it goes. Okay, I want to know how your readings go. Definitely let me know. And with that being said, blessings to you guys. I hope you guys are all doing well. You enjoy Keen, and give me a holler about it. Be well. Hey Capricorns, how y'all doing? Welcome. We're going to be looking at what you have to look forward to in 2022. Get you some good news for the new year. We're going to start off with the animal energy, but of course, ooh, oh my gosh, wow. So you got the octopus here. I could talk forever about this, but I'll try to keep it short and sweet. Octopus energy is 9 of Cups, right? But it's an interesting hybrid. Let's talk about it. So this is an interesting hybrid animal energy because octopus, it does speak of being so clear in your vision, right? This represents clairvoyance, right? Being so clear in your vision that there's a level of execution around what you need to do and when that you end up manifesting wish fulfillment as the result of your own divinely guided actions. It's like you have a day-to-day inspiration source because you are that tuned in that you're like, today I want to do this. And you know what? I want to email that person and follow up on that. You know what? I'm going to reach out to this person. And then things end up lining up for you because you're following these nudges that you have, direct access to. So really brilliant. So it is about wish fulfillment, right? 9 of Cups. Now, the hybrid aspect of this is that it's also a bit of a 7 of Cups energy, which speaks of having a lot of optionality, right? I do feel like because this is coming up in the context of what you have to look forward to in 2022, I feel like you're going to have a good deal of options coming towards you that are all pretty great. It does not feel like there's going to be got to make a decision. There's one good one. The rest are not so good. And what you going to do? You better choose right. No, it feels like you've got more than one good option coming up for you this year. Now, I feel like this spans a few different fronts. I feel like it's definitely work related. I feel like it's emotional as well in terms of family or relationship, your interpersonal connections, because this is water energy, which, speaks of our emotions, our intuition. I also feel like your intuitive abilities, I'm really feeling this for you guys, your intuitive abilities, your ability to know when, where, how, if, are going to be so on point for you that there's going to be a distinct lack of second guessing yourself. That's pretty. I mean, hello. Can you imagine if that was a superpower? It's my superpower is that I never second guess myself, and as a result, I always hit the mark. Something else. Let's see what else is going on. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's talk about this. Okay. This is really interesting. So you got the 5 of Cups here. So what's really fascinating about this is my perspective key, right? So it's like, are you looking at the capybara that's swimming away happily down the river? Or are you looking at the capybara, you know, who sadly is wounded and has died on the riverbank there, right? Where are you looking? Now, what's interesting here too, is that you see these 2 cups that are standing upright and then the 3 cups that are spilled over, right? Back to this aspect of like seeing things so clearly, being so tuned in that you know when, where, how, if, right? You're understanding like what is worth your time and what to move on and when. So I think that's really interesting that you're coming up in terms of like your perspective with the 5 of Cups here, because oftentimes, and I was just saying this, I think that Taurus got a similar message, where oftentimes how well your reality is going, how well things are going for you, right, has less to do with your physical given circumstances and more to do with your perception and how you're viewing your circumstances. So it feels like your sight is on point. It really feels like your sight, your discernment, your decision-making is on point for this year. I also feel like there's a certain aspect of leaving things behind that it feels like regret or self-doubt or shoulda, coulda, woulda. There's a distinct moving away from that energy, and I really, really like that. Wow, look at your oracle. Dreams. So, well, you know, just like more with this octopus clairvoyant, you know, emotional, intuitive energy. And then we have dreams here. So what's really interesting, I do want to take this literally in a way and say like there is some sort of like, because we were talking about wish fulfillment with the Knight of Cups octopus, right? There's a certain aspect. Oh, you know what's interesting? 7 of Cups, which is the hybrid point of the octopus energy between the 9 and the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups can also represent dream time. So that's an interesting point. So definitely pay attention to your dreams, people. Absolutely. And remember when I said like you're just tuned in and you just know when to move on things and what to do? You know that saying like sleep on it? Oftentimes that's what it is you're gaining access to, you know, part of your subconscious that knows exactly what to do. It's our conscious minds, our egos that get confused and get a bit like, wait, what? When? Where? How? So I do feel like your dream time, there's this distinct energy of like waking up and I mean like, wow, I'm very clear. So I think that that's really beautiful. I think there's also another meaning in terms of like going after your dreams and having some dream wish fulfillment and your reality being very, very, as the roses this lady is holding, very, very sweet. I also want to point out, if you look at a rose, do you focus on the rose itself or the thorn? Again, back to that perspective. I feel like if you ever, because see the like the red here and the red, if you come upon situations or find yourself in situations this year, right, and you're feeling like, I'm not sure about this, or I'm feeling a bit wonky about this, or whatever comes up, right, because it's life, right, things will inevitably arise. But as and when things come up, I feel like your medicine, what you have to look forward to is your ability to flip your perspective in any given moment and make it better. Simply through the power of your perspective. And that is really, really cool. It's really, really cool. So my darling Capricorns, I am wishing you a happy and blessed 2022 ahead. I so hope that this little bit of sugar, a little bit of good news gave you a little extra to go into the new year with. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please holler at me in the comments and let me know how you guys feeling. How you feel about this reading, which you got to look forward to. I'm also trying to get better about asking you guys to like, share, and subscribe me. So if you could please like, share, and subscribe me, that would be really amazing, and I would really, really appreciate that. And with that being said, just thank you again, and as always, and most of all, just thank you for being you, and be well. Until next time.